Let's go live to Madison, Wisconsin. Now, Chris Ott is Executive Director of the American Civil Liberties Union of Wisconsin. Good to talk to you. Thank you for your time. And nobody could really dispute there's an issue. There are all kinds of big questions about policing across the United States. Is there a particular issue in Wisconsin, at least up to now?
Well, unfortunately, yes. This latest vicious attack, this vicious example of police brutality caught on camera is not the first example of this that we've seen in Wisconsin. We've seen some just earlier this year and then over the last decade. So unfortunately, we have some of the same problems here that we see across the United States.
Obviously, there is much to be established about what happened in this incident. As you understand it, what happened?
Well, like so many people, I watched this video last night, and what I saw was Mr. Blake walking away from police, trying to get into his car, and then police opening fire on him, shooting him in the back in full view of his 3 children. It's just a disgusting act of police violence.
I suppose the police might argue, obviously much is still to come out about this, that they might have thought he was going into the car to retrieve a weapon.
Well, I'll leave that to the police to justify what they've done, but looking at this video, it is very hard. It is impossible actually to understand why they took the course of action that they did.
As I understand it, the county had already allocated a budget for body cameras for police. Doesn't seem to have happened in this case.
Right. My understanding is that the county vote to put that in the budget was for next year. So obviously that doesn't help in this case. And in any event, it was not the county's officers, but the Kenosha police that were involved in this incident.
Do you have a sense that there is a process of change within Wisconsin at all?
Well, I certainly hope so, but we will need to see. We've seen so many examples of this throughout the country where something terrible like this happens, vicious attack, sometimes resulting in a murder, and people not being brought to justice. I think that many of us hope that after, with all the attention that we've seen brought to this problem since the murder of Mr. Floyd in Minnesota, that we are at or near a tipping point for racial justice and police accountability, but we can't take that for granted. We need to see results.
Chris Ott of the ACLU in Wisconsin, thank you very much.
Thank you.